Fix your face.
Good morning. Good Sunday morning, Raider Nation. I'm my man over here, Raider Nation Jason, along with Amara, the future Raider cheerleader, and I am Chris4Raiders podcast. Sorry about the noise. I am Chris4Raiders. Welcome to the Sunday Morning Pillaging Show. Jason, what do you say we start the show?
Let's go.
Right.
It's the Sunday Morning Pillaging Show. Chris4Raiders. Oh. Raider Nation, Jason. Oh. Pillaging just for Sundays. Oh. Me and Chris, we don't miss. Oh. Me and Chris don't miss. Oh. Me and Chris don't miss. When it comes to this Raider classic, we don't miss. Raider Nation, we don't miss.
Hey, welcome back. So how you feeling this beautiful Sunday morning?
Feeling good. Can't wait till these days are filled with football.
3 more weeks, man. 3 more weeks.
Yes, sir.
We get out for our first game that actually counts against the Fins, the Miami Dolphins. So this week we're going to invade Texas. We're going to play against the Texans, who got their butts kicked this past week by that team down the LA Chargers. I don't think CJ Stroud played in that game, did he?
No. I didn't see that one. I missed
their first line defense wasn't really out there. So I don't know what's going to happen this week. Are they going to play their first team defense, or are they going to sit them out? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I think pretty much the first game is always, I think, just like a feel-out period. You know, a lot of those got pretty much just to kind of see what you got, see what it looks like, see who's obtaining pretty much what you're trying to train.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it gets a little bit more serious as it goes on. Like, this one should look sharper. So I'm figuring like as you get closer, because you only get 3 of these things. So they're going to be working towards basically, getting ready for week 1. So putting that best roster forward. So that's why I say it's a perfect time for us. Cardinals were a good start, but Houston should give us a little bit more, and which is good though, because then we still have another game and we can add some things and add some players or whatever closer to that time. And then see who everyone that was a star last week, are they going to star again this week? That's what I want to see.
I'm just going to see a little chat there. Hey, Jackson in the building. Hey, Jack, thanks for coming in like always. Our main man, Frank Weber. And by the way, in case you guys don't know, Frank Weber is the one who came up with this name of the show. So thanks, Frank. We got 6. He's in the building. They didn't call us monkeys. That's fine.
Oh, damn.
And we got a guy named Child Holiday. Broncos own you. Yeah, for now. They did. But we owned them for a while, so. Anyway, I think they're going to test out the rest of these teams because we saw what happened against the Cardinals. They drove down the field, first drive, went there and got a touchdown. Okay, so that offense proved that, okay, we got this now. They still got to work on a few more minor details. But as far as the defense, that was sus. I know Max wasn't out there, but the defense not only Max. It takes 10 other players to help Max out. Hey, what's up, Jack?
Yeah.
So with that being said, Cardinals had 150 yards rushing against us. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. So what the Raiders did, and now try to say his name right, because the Raiders seem to have a tendency to get guys with these names that people are all the time pronouncing. They signed a defensive tackle, Runso Fatukasi.
Nice. Good job.
6'4", 318, 320-pound defensive tackle. They're going to try him out and see what happens, because they ran right up the middle when I said, we can't have that. Hey, Marcus Banks, what's up?
Yeah, bees.
So
William, what's up?
So I guess they're gonna test them out this week and see what happens, because like I said earlier, and I said on Friday that this is an evaluation. They won't see what they have on the field. So the game wasn't pretty. Like the DBs didn't do right. They didn't get any pressure. They got a couple of sacks later in the game against their third offensive line, but the first offensive line, they drew right on the field twice. Well, they were 5 straight scoring drives.
Yeah.
A lot of it was with the running. Love looked like the draft pick he should have been. Mm-hmm. But we can't have that. Let's see. We got William Reeves. Let's go New York Giants.
Salute to you, sir.
I'm cool with that as long as you guys beat Dallas twice this year, because I can't stand Dallas. Good luck.
Hey, what's the name? Got rocked, too. I don't know if you've seen that one.
What's that?
I'm blanking on his name right now. The quarterback for the Giants. Yeah, Dart. Dart. He got smacked. Yeah. But
what you expect? They got Parm on their team. What you expect?
Yeah.
So what do you think about this tackle? Fuller Russo Tuka. I'm sorry. I was going to call him Kasi.
Yeah. TK. No. Yeah, basically, didn't know too much, about him prior to the signing, but, of course, after, we do our research, but, and then we've been saying this from the beginning, it's always, because, I get it. Kubiak wants to be fair with the roster, give everybody a chance to, prove themselves and be the guy. But as we get closer to the season, there'll be signings. Like as we play these games, because that's where we're going to see the gaps, and this is because we know all this stuff. Like I said, the fans, we've seen this stuff for years, so we know. But Kubiak is his first year here, so he's got to see for himself, So like I really do consider this year a evaluation year. Like it's truly going to be evaluation. And I think, I don't know, because remember the whispers and the noise we were hearing that Tonka Hemingway, he's making, but then see, that doesn't mean nothing when it's going against our guys. We're not even like trying to hurt our guys because, we're at the end of the day, we're competing, but we're not trying to, hurt our guys. So we're not doing 100%. But then when we're playing teams that, are pretty much enemies, what I'm saying? They're trying to take our heads off. We should be trying to take their heads off. It's different. It's competitive. These people are fighting for their careers, their families, lives. So, like it means a little bit more when we're playing against other people. That's why, like, we really shouldn't listen to the hype of, training camp. You know what I mean? Because we're going against ourselves, and I don't want to keep saying it, but we're still getting it together ourselves. And that's the first preseason game is always one of those ones too that both teams are trying to figure it out. So like I said, the first game of the season last year with the Patriots, we were both trying to figure it out. We just, got lucky at the end and got that dub, but the first game's kind of getting the rust off.
Okay. Well, that first game was the first time that Kubiak has coached the NFL team. That was his first time coaching. Robbie Leonard, first time being defensive coordinator, first time. So there's a lot of nuances, a lot of things like they got to see what's going on. And, on paper and in the OTAs and all that practice, looks good. But like you said, they're going against themselves. So they're not trying to hurt each other. You know, like you said, just exactly what you said. So practice is a little light. They're not full contact. They're not going 100 miles per hour. They're probably going only 10 miles per hour. But when they get in live action against another team whose other guys are trying to fight for a job too, is a lot different. They got a taste of that. Kubiak, Spytek, Rob Leonard. So like, okay, we see what we got. Now we need to improve it. And that's why I like what the Raiders are doing. You know, Spytek said, and the coaching staff said, hey, Spytek, we need this. And Spytek goes and get it. That's a sign of a good general manager. You know, he's not sitting there, well, I drafted this guy, so he should be playing more. No. He might be decent, but we need somebody better than that. Go get the guy we need. So they signed this guy, 8-year veteran, Kasi. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name too many times. And he had a solid career. He played for the Jets, Jacksonville, then Houston. So he came from a good defensive team. And he's going against his former team. Hey, what's up, Raider Ryan? So, you know, they probably didn't need him more because they drafted some guys, picked some guys up, and he was there. Since the Raiders are going to a 3-4, they need a big, beefy guy up there to clog the middle, eat up blocks, stop the run. I mean, they got Adam Butler. Tonka was doing good, but apparently he knew well enough in a preseason game to, like, yeah, we need somebody that's a little bit better. Plus his experience, 8 years. So not only that, he's 8-year vet. He can help Tonka and Preseason. He can help those guys learn some techniques and stuff to do with Adam Butler.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Do you think they regret letting Lakitasi go?
No.
That 400.
373.
Or that 373.
No. If they regret, they'd have brought him back. And they still can. I mean, he's still out there. But other than that, they probably let him go because they want to make room to test other things out to make a spot. I mean, he didn't take a roster spot, but still, you know, they still got that program still in effect. They still can use somebody else if they want to. But I don't think they regret it. They saw him in practice, in training camp. They're like, yeah, they haven't got it yet.
Yeah.
So they're not going to waste a spot where they can save that spot for somebody else. Well, not really, but that's open spot.
Oh, is he already with? He's already with another team, Jack said. Oh, so damn.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like we do, and then that's what I'm kind of upset at. That is the hype that it got before, you know, pretty much before this season got started. You know, Lakitasi, and then, you know, about the size and how he's gonna eat up the run and all, you know what I mean, like all this kind of stuff. And then now he's gone, and then now we're looking for DTs. Just kind of doesn't make sense sometimes.
Well, like I said, the Raiders brought him in for a reason, and Pete Carroll messed that up when they brought him in.
Yeah. Another waste, another missed opportunity.
He's with the Titans right now.
Of course he is. Hey, watch we hear him get like 8 sacks or, you know, something crazy.
Well, like I said, you know, like I said, like Red Ryan said, there was a lot of hype around Tonka, but I couldn't tell even if he played. I don't know. Yeah, I think he did play.
Imagine him and Simmons in the middle.
But I think the Raiders want to get a little more experience up there. I mean, he's a project. He's a definite 2-3 year project. It's going to take him a little time. He might be that guy, and then he might not be that guy. I was hoping we'd keep him, but, you know, they say, nah, we're going to move on. Get some more players in here. So who knows what their thought process was. So they got, like I said, they got a D tackle, 8-year veteran. They came from a good defense, a well-coached defense to help out that middle. Jack said Tonka started. Yeah, I thought he was in the game, yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't look good because they ran rap shit on us. They got 150 yards rushing. That's not going to cut it.
Everyone looks bigger than us. You know what I mean? It's outpowering us.
So, yeah, I remember with this second game is the most important one I want to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't want to see Kirk Cousins out there at all. Not one bit.
Not really.
I mean, they got him slated. Shoot, I have hiccups. They got him slated to start the season. Great. Let them sit. Who do I want to see?
Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, we're gonna see him anyway. But you know what else I don't want to see?
Jacob Clark.
Yep. I'm gonna see him run with the 2s or 3s, whatever. Because right now they got how many quarterbacks they got? 4. I don't think you're gonna keep 4 quarterbacks. No, we know they're gonna keep 2. That's a definite fact.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Jacob Clark out there.
Bro,
I want to see Fernando run 2 quarters. I want to see AOC run a quarter, and I want to see Jacob Clark to close it out in the 4th quarter, where there's like the 3s out there. You know, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, and somebody said if I was watching I think it was a Saturday morning show, where they were talking about basically what if the way the AOC played, basically, what if Kirk Cousins goes down? Do you go get a vet? And then someone said like DC, like, you know what I mean? Do you try to get DC to kind of pick up the pieces, or do you just go to Mendoza?
Was that a question? Oh.
Yeah, like basically if, say Kirk did go down or something like that, and the way AOC kind of played, unless he does something, different this week, I guess. But if say Kirk did go down, do you just automatically go to Mendoza, or do you reach out to like a DC and see, hey, until he gets ready, until you feel he's ready?
Well, DC ain't played football like almost 2-3 years. Nah. Yeah, they can wait for that later in the season. If Kirk Cousins go down, then you put Mendoza in there because he looked that bad in the game. And Mendoza go down, if Jacob Clark's still on the team or whatever, or ALC, I mean, then you can put him in. Mm-hmm. It depends, but I wouldn't go get a quarterback that hasn't played at football in 2-3 years. Question: what player on a bubble has the most to lose this next preseason game? Well, we can go a lot. Offensive lines, Missouri, a few other guys. It's a lot. That's a good question. But let's wait till after this game to see. And then we'll because I was gonna do like a cut connect this week, but we'll wait.
I'm gonna say Thornton. I feel like if he doesn't, make some type of splash, or what I'm saying, like it's through, bro. It's over.
Yeah, because right now I don't think he was even out there. I didn't see him. If he was out there, he definitely was invisible because I didn't see nothing from him. I saw Malik, I saw Bech, I saw Tucker. Jay Nailed didn't get no pass attempts, so So
they said they like the ones that hit him in the hand, so there's that.
What's I love Arnie Meals. That's a good question. What reaction is most warranted for the last preseason game? The stopping the run game.
Yeah.
And putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense didn't look like defense I was hoping for, but like I said, it's just preseason. This is their first time out there playing. First time out there together. First time Robbie Linton out there coaching the defense. So, and then you get that together. The offense, they proved they can score, although it was 14 points, like last year's season average. Jack Kennedy said Thornton is hurt. Yeah, okay. But that's that he's still going downhill because The way it looked, the way Malik and everybody else stepped up, like, be lucky he get playing time.
Yeah, DB's got to tighten up too. DB room has to tighten up.
Well,
be more physical. You know what I mean? Like we just can't be letting people just blow, just blow past. We got to get hands on people.
D didn't play either.
Yeah. He had a baby, I think it was Richardson.
Yeah, I think he's had a newborn. So
yeah, shout out to bro and his baby.
Yeah, shout out. But I know everything was vanilla to me. I just want to see what it looked like. I want to see what Fernando would do. He composed himself after that, after he got the butterflies out of his stomach. Because he was nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And then scored a touchdown. Go right down the field. Got hit, got right back up. Said, let's go. So, I want to see him go against a better defense. I want to see him go against on top tier defenses because you got the Texans. Then after that is the 49ers. Their defense is, I ain't gonna say top tier, but they still have a pretty good defense.
Yeah, they're okay.
Better than where we were last year. No, not really.
Yeah, and they got their old DC back. What's his name? Saleh.
No, you're not. Saleh's head coach of Tennessee.
Oh, is he? Or who am I thinking of that they got back?
I don't know. Here, that's the 49ers.
Oh wow, I'm tripping. My bad. Sorry, Chad. Forgive me. I swear there was, or maybe that was talk. There was talks of him trying to go back, but yeah, good shot.
No, he's head coach of the Titans now.
Oh, nice.
Carr's office carved up. Yeah, that was vanilla. I don't worry about it. Like I said, it wasn't the leader of the defense wasn't out there, Max. They want to check out the young guys. But really had a good game. For that defense. Ewan Crawford did pretty good. When he got around that corner, got that sack. I'm like, okay. I know against maybe the second, third team, but still. I said, okay. All right. We got somebody. So that means that and he's just big enough and and fast enough to play a linebacker spot too in that 3-4. So okay. Hey, what's up, Leagy? So we'll see. Two things that I'm looking for is they get pressure on the ball. Well, three things. The DB room and see how Fernando really react to. They talk about defense. I don't think Texas is gonna run the whole package of defense, but still, they still got guys. They still got those dudes out there. So we'll see.
I kind of want to see him run a little bit more, like some safe kind of runs. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of get him out in space, and then just kind of get him used to the speed. You know what I mean? And just how to get the ball when he's gonna have to get that ball out of his hands. Because that's what this game's gonna show him. Like everything's gonna be a little sped up on this one.
You want to see Fernando run a little bit more?
Yeah, just kind of see what it looks like. Because basically, he's gonna have to do it, bro. Like that's gonna be, for us to get first downs and extend plays, he's got to use his legs. Because sometimes that play's not gonna be there, and he's gotta be able to make something happen. It's just the way it is.
I don't want to see him run too much. I hate to go out there and run and get hurt.
Yeah, well, not too much. I'm not saying like 5 plays, but just set him up a run play. Just kind of get him out there. Let's see those legs against NFL.
I want him to run when he has to run, not a play for him to run, because he didn't have a play to run when he was in college. Or he had an RPO, but that's for short downs. If there's nothing open, there's a gap in the middle. All right, take off, run, slide. Yeah. But I don't want them. I personally don't want them to set up a run game for him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you do that for Josh Allen. You do that for Lamar Jackson. Those guys can run. But for him, no. I don't want to. We call him run play for the quarterback. Quarterbacks think, yeah, well, that's fine. That's a run play still, but that's only a yard or so. But I don't want to see him these run play design for Fernando. That's what I don't want to see.
So you want a statue?
I didn't say. I said run when he need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not. I don't want them to create a running play for Fernando. But if it's like a play where nobody's open, there's a gap somewhere he can run. Yeah, take off and run. I appreciate that. Yeah, but not them to design a run play for him. That's different.
I mean,
yeah, I don't want a statue. I want to be mobile. I'll definitely, if everything breaks down, nothing open. Yeah, take off and run.
Because
RPOs, I don't want to make a running play for him. Huh?
Yeah. Our RPOs is what he does. Good. So I mean, that's part of it. Because I mean, he's gonna have. Because that's the thing. If everyone knows it's going to be a run all the time, then they're just going to key in on the run. So he has to have some design run plays for himself. Because it can't be one-sided because everyone's just going to focus in on the running back, So it has to be where it keeps the defense guessing. Because, unless he's going to be a statue,
Like Weber says, big difference between running for yards, running for your life. See, I would have run for his life. Didn't run for yards. Like it breaks down. I don't want a statue. I definitely don't want that. I'm glad we got a quarterback that can't move.
You said you want to run for his life over running for yards?
Yeah, he's probably saying like they designed a run play for him, which they probably will here. There's a little spring, but then I want to do it all the time.
Yeah, because I mean he's a big kid. That's what I'm saying. We keep pretending like he's like 6 foot, 5'11", 5'10", But I mean he's a big kid. He'll be able to jump over the, hopefully jump over the. I mean, we've seen him get down in the goal line, so what I mean. We know what's in him.
Yeah, well, I was saying though. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he is the future, and I don't want him to go out there and get blasted on a stupid play. He's tough. Now, I give him that. He's a tough kid.
Yeah,
he gets right up.
USC. Remember, he's from Cal, not USC. He's a tough kid.
So you had to put that out there. But yeah, I'm saying like I'm cool with him if he has to take off and run. Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't want him like have to run. Like there's a play for you to run the ball. Sure yardage. Yeah, fine. Anyway, so I want to see more running attack, not from him, but from the running game. I want to see him be out there. I like to see what's the other guy?
Washington or
Washington be out there.
Genty, Washington, Hemby. Derry. The guy we got from Texans.
Yeah, they signed the running back. What was his name?
Yeah, it's Dare.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Another name he signed. Dare Aguwale. I was just ready to sign people with names like maybe Tim Scott or Jack Johnson. Got them these names. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't see those guys out there. Yeah, it's always gonna be a split over between northern and southern Cal. SoCal.
EJ Williams. I liked what I see. There was a little sprinkle of him in there too. He was kind of trying to make a splash too. I definitely hope he makes the roster too. EJ Williams.
Was that receiver?
Yeah, the guy from Indiana. He was a UDFA for us.
Okay. So far, so good. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a look. Take a look at the running back from here. Give me a second here. Yeah, I want to see the one because we definitely saw what Washington do. We know what Genty can do. We know, and we saw what Washington do because he got to the line so fast. the cameraman lost him.
Yeah.
Go like say, what's good? Did he get tackled? All of a sudden he broke out the pack and was gone.
He's still going.
He couldn't break. He couldn't. That guy had a good angle on him. So they got 4 running backs in the room. 5. They got 5 in the room. So I don't think they're keeping 5 running backs, although they like to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But Dylan Lobby had a one good run, but he still makes me nervous.
Yeah. Because I see special teams for him, but I'm like, is that a strong enough position? Because there's that dude, Dare. You know, it depends on. I think it's pretty much probably between Dare or DeRay or Derry. Yeah. No. The guy you just talked about, the running back. It's probably between the competition between him and Labe. So probably whoever makes it out of that will probably make the roster.
Well, Dare's been in the league for 8 years, so he's that veteran.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I want a veteran running back, so he's been in the league 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather have him in there, and I want to see him be this week to see what he's capable of doing.
Yeah. Because we know Lobby by now. You know what I mean? We know what he's about. Because did you see that? Did you notice when on his plays he was trying to reverse field and stuff like that? But he's not that fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically, you know, compared to the other guys, it was just, you know.
Because a couple of times he was trying to reverse his thing, got hit in the backfield. Like, no.
Yeah.
But see, compared to Washington and Genty, they straight end runners and they'd make their moves when they run straight. He's trying to be shifty.
Yeah, he's got to do the dirty work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to get down, get your head down, get nasty, and then just get yards. Just, you know, don't be try to be cute and all that stuff. Just get yards. Banging them.
Yeah. He still make me nervous because I don't know. He still had that fumbling issue. Definitely more satisfied. I am too. Definitely happy with the running back room compared to last year.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely happy. So, like I said, we saw that Mike Washington gives a little taste of what he can do. Awesome. So defense go out and say, well, good. They're taking Genty out. They bringing in Zamir White. And we ain't got that line, folks. We can just rush 4 in there. We'll get them.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got Washington like, wait a minute, we got to stat this line because he can break away anytime.
Yeah, there's no
like
break.
I said, like I'm saying, he's gonna run back that. He might run first run might get 2 yards, second run might get 3, but then that third run might break a 50-yarder on you. That's what defense got to worry about.
Yeah,
and I'm glad. I want defense to be scared and worried.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy, he can bust one anytime.
Yeah.
Because the Cardinals, you don't no respect. And they say, well, they're going to run 56 yards on you. Almost a touchdown. So the guy had angle on me. He would have a touchdown.
I want to see a flea flicker. Because, you know, with those type of backs, like, there will be no break. There won't be like when you put Zamir White in, where you could just, this clown's just gonna run into his own guy, so we don't need to do nothing. But with them, you got to bring your hat every time. So that's a perfect duo for like a flea flicker, and we got the speed to do it.
Well, don't forget they had that fullback in the drill a lot of times. Matter of fact, the fullback one they would set it up for him.
Yeah, he was doing good too. He was laying them out.
Yeah, so I'm glad we finally got a fullback. I know some people say we don't need a fullback. We got Genty.
No, we do.
Imagine that fullback last year. Genty probably got hit in the backfield so much.
Yeah. But that was Daniel's bright idea to cancel out fullbacks.
Who?
Was that McDaniel's bright idea to after Josh led in rushing the year before?
Mm-hmm. Mike does a great job of setting up his blocks. Yeah, he did get blown up on one play. He got there kind of late, but he'll get used to it. Because in college they usually don't pass protect too much, but he'll get used to it. He'll say that's why I'm glad they got a veteran in the room for now. Hope they keep him.
Yeah. That should be cool for that first down. Like we could do play action with him. He could be a good blocker, what I'm saying, for where we run. Like there's, it's not that I don't think he's a good receiver. It's just we were saying that he's going to be the number one. I was like, that's asking a lot.
Wait, is Mary White play for the Niners?
Oh, hell no. For real?
I saw White playing with the Nine here. Same shit, different smell.
Damn, that's crazy.
Wow.
They take all our leftovers. That's crazy.
And that's not leftover. That's like garbage.
Yeah. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah, I don't think so with that. Good luck. Good luck, Niners. Nah, not good luck to you.
That'll be great.
Yeah, I like that, man. I've been missing fullback for years, man. Like, we had fullbacks. We had a great running game. We had good fullbacks too. And we needed that.
Yeah.
Because Kubiak says it's going to be a run-oriented team. We'll just bring a pass here, pass there. Yeah, Grant did. Yeah, Grant and the fullback set that run up. Yeah, Grant pancake that dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yep, I love a good pancake block. Put you in your pockets.
Yeah. So the run back room to me, I'm happy with. I'm sad. I'm not satisfied, but I'm happy with the running room. Yeah. We got two. Oh, number one and number two instead of a number one and number 5.
We literally got the 1-2 punch we need, and that's cool. Going into the draft, we won't need that. You know what I mean? We won't need. That'll be one position that we'll be okay on.
Good morning, Red Nation. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah. Make sure you guys hit the like buttons on both our channels. Help me get my algorithm back up because it went down for some reason. I don't know what YouTube is doing, but YouTube been tripping lately. Not only just our channel, but other guys' channels too. I've been hearing about. So I don't know what's going on, but make sure the likes. Yeah, I appreciate it. See that, man. So not seeing ZW on Niners depth chart, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, they might have problem in the seed. They probably say, "Yeah, you can go back to your horses, dude. We're good."
Yeah, go back to the horses, man.
Anyway, let's see here. What else to talk about? The quarterback room. We got pretty much the receivers I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Malik Benson showed up. Bech showed up. Dorsett, he might be on his way out. He dropped too many passes for me. Jackson dropped a couple passes.
Yeah.
Case Robert had a pretty good catch. So Devin Thompson did pretty good. Donnie Thornton wasn't there. So I want to see this receiver room step up. Like I said, we saw what Malik can do. He got good hands. So in the wide receiver room, who you guys want to see step up? Chat. You guys name a guy. Yeah, Navin said Dorsett's gone. Probably so, because he didn't look good out there. I mean, he's fast, but speed means nothing. He can't catch the ball.
He cost AOC his pretty much chance at number 2.
I don't think that caused it, but I get it. Trey Tucker did good. EJ Williams had a pass too. DeRican didn't catch that ball. I think it was overthrown.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. The wide receiver. I mean, we kind of know how it's going to shape out, but it's just, I'm waiting for somebody to pop. Bech popped last week, so I hope, for our sake, I hope he continues to pop. because we need someone to be consistent, because someone's going to have to be a go-to. Like if they double team Bowers, where's Kirk going to go after that? Like who's going to be his? And I feel like that could be Bech, like a possession receiver, like really, like just getting open, just being dependable. We know he's pretty dependable with the ball. Like if he touches it, that catch was crazy. How Fernando even got that through there to him, and him, like low balls are hard. Pause. But low throws are hard to pretty much, because I mean you're basically going against gravity. You know what I'm saying? Like as you're running and trying to pick up a low ball as you're falling backwards. Yeah, that's crazy. And for him to make that's going to build the confidence with Kirk. You know what I'm saying, to be able to depend on him.
Well, not only that, but Bech is actually a good run blocker.
Yeah.
Well. All right, hold on a minute.
Go sleep.
Yeah, he's a good run blocker, and that's what Chris is looking for. If you can run block as a receiver, you got yourself a job for now. So, check out your private chat. So, and plus the way he is, he's more of the third down receiver down the middle, a little 5-yard, 10-yard pattern type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be your third down receiver regardless. Let's say he can run block and he can catch those short passes, and he has a good hand. He always has good hands. Preseason to me is not for exciting plays and showing your hand. Coaches are wise. Exactly, yeah. It's more to test what you have and expose what you need to work on. Exactly.
I miss the old days of where preseason was like a tune-up for the season. To get sharp, get like your audible, get you know what I mean?
I'm getting applause. Very nice. Exactly. You're right. Exactly. That's what it's for. It's for to see what you got, see what you need, not show your hand. You're not gonna show your hand out
there. Yeah, it's supposed to be to build a rhythm into the season. So you're not starting off the season cold. But for us, that's what it is. It's to see what we have, because it's always a new coaching scheme. It's always a new coaching staff. So every year we got to see what we have.
Nah, man, what's your Instagram name?
Euro.
I forgot. What's your Instagram?
Can you go sleep? Yeah.
Give me a second here. Go ahead and talk, man. Give me 1 second. I gotta do something.
Yeah, just because I know a lot of people don't look at other teams' games and stuff like that, but I mean, I look to see if what we're doing is anywhere on the level of what other teams are doing, and it looks different. Like other people are more fine-tuned. They've had rosters that have been together. They've had rosters that have been together for a long time, so it just looks more organized. See, with ours, every year we're still trying to figure it out. Like we have so many positions that we're trying to find quarterback battle, wide receiver battles, offensive tackle battles. Other teams have had players in places, and maybe have added one, maybe two, so. But for us, it's like damn near half our roster. We keep our old reliables, of course, like the Bowers, the Max Crosbys, and all that. But it's always. We're trying to make UDFA starters. We're trying to make, all free agents off of other teams, all this stuff, like people's practice squads, and it's just bottom line, we got to draft better, because that's where the gaps are. Because, we get the free agents that are cool, but then you got to fill in the gaps along the way. And that's what the draft is supposed to do, so. We gotta at least with this coaching staff, we know they're gonna be there at least 3 years. They're gonna give them at least 3 to try to get this thing back in the right direction.
Okay, that's right. All right, there you go.
Yeah, come on. What you doing? You gotta go sleep. You go sleep.
Yeah, well, like I said, we don't know what Spytek drafted last year because Pete Carroll refused to pay the guys.
Yeah, but we know.
All right, check your IG now, man. So this year we can see what we really have in the draft. But like I said, no, what's his name? Kubiak, Pete Carroll. Kubiak and Spytek are working on things. They're talking to each other. They have a relationship with each other. Pete Carroll came last year. Now I'm the boss. Just that was Spytek's first year as a true general manager, not assistant.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm gonna go Red Nation on this. Another good point. I like your point too. Still want a veteran wide receiver picked up by week 2, if not sooner. Yeah, if these receivers don't work out during these next 2 preseason game 1, I think they should go ahead and get a veteran wide receiver in week 2. Don't wait till halfway through the season. Whoa, what was that?
Yeah, but you know how we do. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait like we always do.
No,
We're cheap.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see that. But you don't want to come in, that's fine. We'll see. I don't want to do it later on. Might be.
I would love 2 vet wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? One's not enough. Like
I'll go to Riz on Grillo later, so I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't think they're gonna wait. Like I said, Spytek's in full control of this team now.
Yeah. Probably like they did with the Packers.
I think he's in full control of the team. I don't think it's Pete Carroll running the show. Spytek's running the show. Like I said, he's going around. Probably went to saw what happened. Went to Robbie Leonard. Said, "Hey, what happened? Why did they run 150 yards? Yeah, D tackles wasn't that good. Okay, let's go get another one. We got a veteran D tackle. So, I think we'll do better in the draft because, what? Who was Spytek draft? GNT, which is Pete Carroll, really wanted him badly. Mm-hmm. Who else they draft last year?
Bech, Porter.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Tonka? No. What's his name? That was this one. Our guy. Oh yeah, Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Bech, Thornton. Was it Pegues? JJ Pegues?
I can't remember who they drafted.
Tommy Malott.
Who?
Was it Tommy Malott and Cam Miller?
Oh, touchdown, Tommy.
Tommy.
You think go to Tampa Bay or Miami or somewhere? Somebody picked him up out the
She said no. Listen, a bit. That's your name.
Hey, what's up, Ray Paul? Hold up, man.
RP. Here.
What the heck? I need a new computer. You go follow me, man. Give me a new computer.
I'm gonna put that on your Christmas list.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, but like I said, they drafted guys and they're getting the chance to play now. Show what they got. Like you said, what we done in the past is what we done in the past. What did Mustafa said in the Lion King? Yeah, don't look at the past. That's behind you.
It was just last year.
Well, it's still a pass. As a matter of fact, 5 minutes ago, 30 seconds was a pass. That's behind us. Let's move on. So like I said, this is year 2 of Spytek, year 1 of Kubiak, year 1 of Robbie Leonard. let's give him credit. Let's give him the doubt. If it turned to crap this year like they did last year, then okay. But I'm not gonna bring my pitchfork.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring my pitchfork down to Henderson, Nevada, and demand a new general manager, new coach, and all that stuff after 1 year.
Yeah. But I mean, you got to use your eyes though, because I mean, the roster will tell you what it is. You know, what I mean, it's not saying that we're asking for new coaches and all that, but I mean, just recognizing where our roster is. Like,
well, yeah. Well, you see how much change they're doing. They're still gonna do a lot of changes. So it's not gonna do. They can't do it overnight. They got to see what they got. I mean, they can watch all the tape they want to from the Raiders back in the day, but that was bad coaching and bad play callers. And then like, okay, he might be better than what we think he is from that tape, but he wasn't set up to play well. You know what I mean? He was in the wrong spot, wrong position. Let's see what they can do in this type of situation. Let's see in preseason. That's what they're doing. And then they can make changes. Well, you saw what he just did. Just a couple of days ago. Cardinals ran for 150 yards. They're like, no, we can't have that. Let's bring in a D tackle. They didn't draft one. You know, let's bring in another D tackle and see if he can plug that hole up. So there you go. They are doing things, and people they're not really seeing them. It's not the same old Raiders it was like last year and years prior. It feels different. We just got to give it time. We can't expect them to go Super Bowl this season. If they do, yeah. So, you said he was released by the Saints? We don't care. It's not our team anymore.
Yeah. No, but that was just to your point of like the wasted draft picks. You know, like wasted picks last year.
Well, that was last year because I said Pete Carroll came in there ramshacking. I want this guy. I want this guy. I want that guy. Well, you want the guy, but why you didn't play him? Only person he played that he drafted really was Genty.
Yeah, but I mean, seeing their production now, I mean, I kind of see why he didn't play them. You know what I mean?
Who production?
Like Thornton's, the Beches, because people said that it was Pete Carroll last year not playing the guys, but I mean, Kubiak's kind of not, wasn't kind of playing the same guys. Thornton and Bech were kind of pushed to the back.
No, well, Kubiak didn't play. Well, Kubiak only had one game, and that was Preseason game.
Yeah.
But Pete Carroll had Bech out there. He made a mistake or something, dropped the ball, and took him out, and he stopped playing them.
Yeah.
Thornton did the same thing. He's a rookie, and he made a couple mistakes, took him out the game, stopped playing him. So what Pete Carroll do? Halfway through the season, let's go get Tyler Lockett. Yeah, that didn't work out neither.
Yeah.
We already not going to playoffs. Hell, might as well put the young guy. Here it is. Here it is in a nutshell what I believe in. We can argue till cows come on. We already lost damn near 9-8 games in a row. We're not going anywhere. Not even thinking sniff the playoffs.
That part.
Okay. So Pete Carroll, put the young guys in and let them develop. So what? We lose 45-0. We lost 30-31-0. And I forgot to score a Philadelphia game. We lost. Put the young guys in. Let them develop. They'll get a taste of the
Yeah.
No, all you want to do is keep the same guys in there and then bring up a wide receiver Lockett, which we should have brought in the beginning of the season. That's the case.
Yeah.
But we did. So if I'm a coach of the team, I'm looking like, well, shoot, we lost 8 games in a row. My job's not secure. Might as well put the young guys in. Let me see what we got. He didn't do that. Because we was screaming for Caleb Rogers and Grant and the other guys that they drafted or UDFAs. I was screaming for it. Might as well put them in. They can't do no worse than what's that fool name? I'm gonna give up.
Lose 2 straight.
What was that? Oh, Stone Forsythe. There you go. Put Grant there. He might give a couple sacks, but he can't be no worse. Dude gave up the most sacks this year. Rogers. JP's out. He's hurt. Put Rogers in there. Did he do that? No.
Yeah. And fair here.
So that was my biggest crap last year. Said we ain't 8 games in a row. Oh, Crapper, that's the name of Crapper. Yeah, they got crap in there. Oh my God.
I don't think he had an R in that one. No.
I quit. I quit.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Very interesting.
That's so like I said. Come on, man. Stay home. Stay positive. Just stay positive, man. Don't go down, man.
Always.
No,
6
man,
games. 6 games.
6 games?
That's being positive.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't expect much out of this team right now because it's like everything is new.
Yeah. But I mean, when I say that, I hope to God we double that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm saying that, I hope to God I'm dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? And we just go crazy. But, I'm just trying to be a realist this year.
I get it. Because we were fooled so much in the past 2 years. Kiki, I wake up winning 10 games. Well, get out there, damn COVID. Yeah, she's saying the same thing.
Man, she tired of.
Yeah, 6 games. I'll be cool with that. I want to see 17 quality games.
Yeah.
Well, we don't see the bid up.
Yeah.
But main thing I want to see, we go 3-3 in division. That's the main thing I want to see.
Yeah. Denver's defense, I think, is going to be good. I don't know about the offense, but the defense is going to be a monster.
Well, yeah, they were a monster last year. That's what they got to the playoffs and everything else with their defense. It wasn't both Knicks, it was their defense. San Diego going to be a little better on offense because they got McDaniels there now.
Yeah.
Because they look pretty good in that game. But they had, that quarterback, Trey Lance, looked that good. But other than that, Kansas City is going to be Kansas City. That's who they are. And then they got a bad quarterback, Fields, that can run the ball, that can run. So there's going to be a lot of things to look out for. Our division, we got a little better. Our division got better too.
Yeah, and then Walker too, and KC. Ooh-wee.
We'll see. Yeah, they got a little bit of running game. So we'll see how that plays out. Mm-hmm. But you look at, we always play those teams tough, except for a few games, couple games last year. But we always play those games tough. Mm-hmm. The divisional games.
We got to figure out how to make it closer with the Chargers, because most of the time, they just blow us out. We can stay close with Denver, we can stay close with KC, but then I don't know what it is about the Chargers. They just light us up.
They didn't blow us out last year. The game that an idiot threw a pick in the first quarter, first play of the game for the offense, they were leading. But we had chances to win that game. Mm-hmm. But the bad play calling, bad everything. And the second time we played them was a little different, a little more, but it wasn't a blowout. But like I said, though, only team that really blew us was Kansas City when we only had 30 plays in the whole goddamn game. Yeah. 30 plays.
Them in Philly gave us the work.
Well, that's not the division. That's them. But I'm talking about the division. So, what are you saying, Frank? I knew we were in trouble when Pete put out his kids on the offensive side of the ball instead of with our defense. This is when I realized that his kids were just stooges, not coaches. But yeah, that's why he's not here now. Mm-hmm. None of them. I think the only person that Pete Carroll brought in is still here is, I don't think anybody's still here. Lockett's gone. Grappa's gone. Forsythe's gone. Who else did he bring in? One of his guys.
Your boy Crappa, Forsythe, Lockett.
No, Spite.
Lockett Tussie.
No, Spite brought him in.
Yeah.
I'm talking the ones Pete Carroll brought over.
Yeah, I think, let me see. Who else? Yeah, because Adams is gone.
Yeah.
Who else?
What's up, Weedy People? Thanks for coming in, bro. Appreciate you.
What's his face too? It was he left mid-season. Linebacker Pratt was gone.
Pratt said this stuff, man, because they want to play somewhere else. I don't want to play that.
Yeah. and then for us to not get anything for him was nuts.
Yeah.
For just let him go just free is crazy. That's why I say that's why, Chris, I know, like you say, it is a different regime. It is, different trending, different, but I mean, it's just the stuff that we do, bro. Like, it's like, who makes these decisions? You know what I'm saying? Like, who, because he was the best linebacker, I would say, that we had, if I'm not mistaken.
And last year, yeah.
Yeah, and to give him up for nothing, and it's not the first time we've done that.
Oh,
what I'm saying? We've done that so many times, like, because I get it when you want, just getting rid of a problem, but I mean, get something for it. Don't let it be for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's why most around that. We always let things go and don't get anything out of it.
Yeah, we got to stop.
But I don't think it's going to happen this year.
Yeah. So, you're right. I got to get pretty much like a refresh of that this is new year, new, actually a real new,
Hey, brother, it takes time, man. Let the healing process start now. It takes time. We so used to see the same shit year in and year out.
Yeah.
You get used to one thing, that's all you see. They ain't see nothing different. But I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot different this year.
Yeah. I never used to be a bitter fan. Never turn into a bitter Betty.
Yeah, you're a little bitter. I don't blame you being bitter. I'm bitter too. I've been a damn Red fan too long, but I ain't never changing my colors.
Yeah, hell no. Yeah,
oh no.
Get over here. Come here. Get over here. Come here.
What was that, we people? He literally called out the coach and players for beating, and they kicked him off the team. Well, yeah.
Douche.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's enough for you guys not teaching how to block. Shit. It's your damn son. Who Pete Carroll was trying to make him to the offensive coordinator. Like, did you know about that?
He was trying to make him DC?
He was trying to make Brandon Carroll to the offensive coordinator. Can you imagine that crap?
Hell no.
Nope.
He went
to University of Washington and messed that program up. And Pete Carroll brings him in because he's my son. No more nepotism.
Yeah. What if Kubiak brings his dad?
I ain't got a problem with that. His dad is experienced. He won Super Bowl. He's an experienced offensive man. We're going to bring his dad in for advice? Yeah, go ahead. I'm cool with that. Yeah, Jack Kennedy's right. I like the direction of this thing. Different vibe. It is a different vibe. It is. I'm feeling it, but I'm not over optimistic. I'm not jumping off the couch, jumping down the couch like, yay. But I'll tell you one thing. I think we'll see better football than we have in the past. Oh, my man. Hey. What's up, Randy? That's my Bronco fan. What's up, brother? How you been? I ain't seen you in a while. How's your first round pick? Jamarcus Russell? Randy come with the jokes. Oh, Marcus Russell doing fine. Sitting on the couch weighing 4 pounds, complaining. Thanks for coming in, Randy. Appreciate you. Oh, man. I'm not gonna put that up, but Wilkins straight up shoving this. Yeah. I don't know what Wilkins doing that. And that I thought that was a good pickup, but I don't. The discipline was terrible on last year's squad. Terrible discipline. Yeah, facts. Randy, my Bronco did that. Facts. You guys said it was different vibe when Pete Carroll was there. Yeah. Was we fooled? Man, hey, we were fooled on that. I was excited. But this year feels different. Like every year feels different because we'll see how it goes. But we're not. But Randy, one thing is, a lot of Raider fans, podcasters, everybody else is not overhyped about this year. As far as we're gonna go out there and win 12 games. No, we're not saying that. We're gonna say we're gonna see the better play from our team, better games. We can't sit through what we sat through last year. 10 straight games. No, I don't think we're gonna see it this year.
You better not.
So
I
yeah,
want to see 2 wins in a row. I want to see 3 wins in a row. We ain't had that in years.
yeah. This year provides hope with the staff, with this staff and moves. Exactly. It provides hope. A new hope. You know, hopium is a bad drug, but yeah, this year I'm taking it.
Hopium.
I'm taking hopium drug this year.
That shit good.
Opium.
Mhm.
HOPEPM.
That shit good.
Because I hope we can play better than last year. I hope we can see wins. I hope we don't get blown in games. I hope all that stuff. I hope we got the quarterback of the future. You know, I hope that wasn't a wasted draft pick, but I don't think it is.
Yeah. Do you like that the talk for Mendoza's kind of hype? But trying to get him more reps with the ones?
Yeah, I heard about that. Like I said, I think he's going to start. I don't think he'll put Kirk Cousins in there. Because they already know. We already know what Kirk Cousins did. He proved himself last week.
Yeah.
So I say, you know, he's an old man in football terms. 37 is really young, but in football terms, he's an old man.
Yeah.
He'll need to be out there. Let's give Mendoza to work with the ones.
Yeah.
And maybe bring A. O'Connell with the 2s, and then bring up James Clark with the 3s.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I was asking for, was like just to at least split time with the one, so he's comfortable with the guys, you know, because like he's gonna be here with these guys. So I mean, why not let him? And then that's what I just don't get that part of why not see what it looks like with the ones, you know what I mean? Like, and then just see, like, if they're saying he doesn't make the same mistakes twice, then why not keep building? Keep, you know, I mean, yeah, let Kirk start, you know, first couple games. And then, but just see, because I mean, it's a good split. How we do against Miami should tell us where we are, and if that doesn't, then I for sure week 2 against those Chargers will definitely tell us where we're at. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's why I say we get to learn early, and I feel like after the Charger game, it's kind of up in the air. You could let him. It depends on how fast or how bad it looks. If we're 2-0, then you know let Kirk rock. You know, but if it's kind of 0-2 and we're just like, you know, it's kind of, you know, because injuries, all that kind of stuff will happen. It'll have to shake out, you know. But as far as how he looked, like I said, we're gonna see next week, this coming week, you know, how he looks. Does he build off what he did last week, or is he gonna look sharp against, you know, is he gonna clean up what he did last, you know? I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be as nervous as he was last week, you know, first game, all that, but. His thing is kind of he gets warmed up as he goes. You know, might have that bad first drive, but he'll start clicking. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of that type. That's what they were saying too. And I think it was the show this morning, the Saturday morning, I think inspection.
Yeah, I like that. I watch that show all the time. Yeah, Saturday morning inspection. Yeah, that's a good show.
To him too. Yeah, like you know, basically that he's building off what he's doing, because a lot of these you know, not us, but like not our circle of content creators, but like the ESPNs and all that.
I don't listen.
Yeah, I know. I really don't either, but you know, it was kind of playing.
Hey, what's up, Blue Richards? Long time no see. Thanks for coming in, sister.
Yeah, they've changed their tune. You know, like it's like everyone's saying now. You know, with the
see what I think it was ESPN or somebody, one of the stations said, "Is Drew Allard better than Kirk and Mendoza?"
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, we don't know. You don't know yet. It was a preseason game, man. Plus, he played 3 quarters. But look at it. He had 3 touchdowns, 190. Yeah, he played 3 quarters.
And their team's in a different position than ours is. You know what I mean? That's why I say you can't compare, because we're in a whole nother boat than all these other teams. Like a lot of teams are pretty much, you could plug in a quarterback and they can, you know.
Exactly. You made a great point there.
Yeah,
we have a lot of rebuilding to do around everything. We got to rebuild our offensive line. Their offensive line played together for a few years. We got to build offensive line. We got the running back, a second running back. We got to get receivers. We got it on the offense. We got to, you know, so we don't have a plug and play where only thing is quarterback. No, only thing we need is a lot.
Yeah.
So we gotta make sure that the line is ready for Mendoza. Okay, the running game is ready for Mendoza. Great. The line got to be ready for Mendoza. The receiver get ready for Mendoza to come in there. Kirk Cousins is a veteran. He been through thick and thin. He can make the best of the best. What he got. So we don't even see him out there. And everybody's talking about the way Mendoza played past Thursday. Oh, Mendoza should start. It was just a small sample size. Let's see what he do against a top-notch defense. Let's see if he had a few more things he have to learn. Because like I said, he said, I got to learn. I still got some things to learn. All right, right back.
He's different on the mic than he is on the game. Because, like, when he's talking through stuff, like, he almost have, like, the nerd vibe or whatever. But, like, he's pretty with it on the field. What's wrong, man? Go sleep. Go sleep. Ain't no more in that bottle. We'll get no more out of that one. Here, give me. Give me. Lay down. Stop yelling. Come on. Here. Girl, you ain't gonna squeeze nothing else out of it. Hold on. Here. Wawa. 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 I know. Wawa. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I'm excited just to see us play, man. I can't wait till it starts where every Sunday is games. Because, man, it'll just make the weekends worthwhile. But it's good to see what we're building. This is legit year one. It's just we're impatient. I'm impatient. I know you guys are impatient. We want to see some winning. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, man. It was actually a gift too. But yeah, it's I talk frustrated. It's just because I realize where we're at, and I just get frustrated when they try to pump us up, trying to tell us that we're this or that, and then we know where we're at. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a slow build, but we're gonna build, and we're gonna start winning. Like within these next, I figure like after this next draft and free agency, we'll have some pieces put together that we'll be able to compete. You know what I'm saying? Like really. Because it'll be less gaps, as we, stack good drafts and good free agencies and start signing some 2 and 3 year deals instead of these 1 year deals. Because every year we're going to go into these off seasons needing more when we should just lock these guys up, man. Like,
what's up, man? Salute,
man. Rhythm to build off. Ben, what's up?
What's up, man? Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is a rebuild. They figuring things out. I mean, they're gonna say, okay, all right. Last year we won 6 games. What were we lacking there? Our receiving core. What else were we lacking there? Our cornerback room. They're gonna see all that. Mm-hmm. They're gonna see all that. They're seeing it now. How much playing time will Cousins get next game? 0. You shouldn't even play. You should not even start in that game. He shouldn't even put a jersey and pads on. Because we know what Cousins can do. We saw what he can do. We don't need him out there. We need to see Mendoza, ALC, and Jim Clark out there with the 1s, 2s, and 3s. No, I say 0. Because, like I said, it's only preseason. It's not a must win. So, what do you say? How much time do you think Cousins should get out there to Thursday?
I mean, I love to see him get a half, but
who, Cousins?
Oh no, not Cousins.
Yeah, that's what I say. How much Cousins should get?
Oh, none. He should just sit. And then, but I mean, it depends if he's gonna. Well, I mean, you got the Niner game to Niner game is gonna be a good test too. So I mean, if anything. If he needs to get sharp, but I mean, he's done this for years. He's okay. He'll be all right.
Well, like we said Friday, he I argue that Cousins already know the system, go back system. He knows how to run it, so he'll need to go out there and prove himself. Yeah. Like Wishcom said, I don't want to see any more of Kurt. We need Fernando out there getting them reps. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I start Mendoza, bring an ALC after that, and then maybe in the fourth quarter, I don't, they're not trying to win the game. If the game is close, dance. Bring him that other guy, that UDFA, see what he got. We don't even, I haven't seen him throw a ball yet.
Yeah. They gave ALC, I think, a fair shot, though. Like as far as giving him some time to prove himself. It wasn't the best, but I think they just need to focus on two quarterbacks this year. It's Kirk Cousins and Fernando Mendoza. Like the other ones are, there's a big gap.
Oh yeah, but you still, I don't know how many quarterbacks you're gonna keep on this roster, or running backs, or I don't know what they're gonna keep.
Yeah,
exactly. Because a lot of teams keep two quarterbacks, but then what happens is that first quarterback gets hurt. They put the second one in there, and he thinks a bit up, and they bring another guy in. I don't want to be in that situation where we brought that Ritter guy in.
Yeah,
I don't want to be in that situation again. I would keep three quarterbacks. I would let Jim Clark ALC fire it out.
Yeah,
I see a little more veteran. Only had 17 games, but still, he's still a veteran. And plus, this is the last year of his contract. I would say ALC out there where that. I would say ALC out there where oh man, we need another backup quarterback. Hey Raiders, we want for ALC. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I like ALC. I never was a hater. But at this time right now, this stage of the game, if we can get something out of it, just take it. Because this is last year on a rookie contract. If you don't get anything out of it now, we're going to do the same thing we did with Derek Carr. Let him walk away and got nothing. So let's put him out there and see what we can put him out there and make him look good. And so other teams be like, ALC would be a good backup for us. Let's see what the Raiders want for him. Get something out of it. That'll be now. It can be later in the season, but get something out of it. The Raiders, I think the Raiders will keep three quarterbacks since Cousins might be gone next year. Well, Cousins go out there and ball out. We go 12-5 because of him. He might go and re-sign him, renegotiate that contract. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I see your point. Because there's next year's draft. The quarterback, they said the quarterback room next year looks pretty good, but who to say? Well, that's next year. Not worried about that now. So what the chat think? How many quarterbacks should we keep? 3 or 2? I don't think you're gonna keep 4. Jack Henry said 3. I say should keep 3 as myself. Yeah, because a lot of people say a lot of teams keep 2. And then teams that keep 2, they end up they had to go sign one free agency halfway through the season. We're 3 quarterbacks on practice squad. Okay.
I think we're cooked if we get to quarterback 3 anyway. So it technically really don't matter.
Yeah, we get to quarterback 3, we're in trouble. They signed ALC before next season. Well, I'm saying that they got to the trading deadline to re-sign him, and if they don't, he can walk in the free agency next year. So, like I said, it might be nuts. And by that time, some team scorers might get hurt. And if they want to give us something for ALC, I say do it if it's a good deal. If it's something worth it. But until now, he's still a Raider. And I don't think Spot that go let him walk. Just like he did last year with Geno. You know, we got something for him. You could have straight out cut him, but no, we got something for him. So I don't think they're gonna let him walk. Maybe they re-sign him or they'll trade him. They got to a trading deadline, which I don't know what date that is. Anyhow, so 3 quarterbacks and 1 practice squad. Yeah, that sounds about right. But then again, if they do that, it's going to take up a roster spot with Jacob Clark on the practice squad. But we'll see. So the Texan game's coming up. They have the practice with the Texans. Let's how many fights you think will break out, Jason? In that practice with the Texans? Put a number up because I can't hear you.
2 years, $8 million. That's enough. Hey, I'll play for that. I think I'm a little bit better than LC, to be honest. I could run. You know, I gotta lose a little weight, but I can get it done.
I told you I'll be Asian. I'll be like her cousin's Asian, man. Get you paid.
Hey, give me 2 weeks, man. I'll be in shape. 2 strong weeks.
Call Kirk and get his agent and get you paid.
I'm like, I might not be as tall as AOC, you know. Might not have the college experience as AOC, you know. But I have a heart of a champion. That's all.
$8 million. I'll take less than that. Sure, give me $800,000 just to sit on the bench. I'll take it. Better than nothing.
I'll be there right now on the jet. Well, not no jet, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. We'll see how it plays out. Like I said, I was saying that they have a practice with the Texans. The question was, how many fights are they gonna break out? How many number of fights will break out?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they might try to. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who. I want to see who has fight. You know, I know we do this character guy stuff now. You know, it's all about character, but I want talent again. I'd rather go back to the nasty attitude, but he'll knock you on your ass. That type of talent.
Oh my God, Ray B. O'Connell is our new Tui.
Sofo.
Did you watch that game, Atlanta game? Oh my God, he looked like what? And they booed the coach of Atlanta. They booed him out the state. They booed him out the stadium.
Yeah.
They say, well, that's what you get for getting a guy like that who has multiple concussions.
Yeah.
So
you see Stidham lighting it up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Then also Ty Simpson was lighting it up too. And then you guys said, I told you Ty Simpson is better than Mendoza. Anybody playing that system in the Rams with McVay is going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they had everything there. They had the line. They had all that stuff. So yeah, they're gonna look good. Like I said, people comparing Mendoza against Alar and Ty Simpson. Remember, these teams already had their offensive line, everything, our receivers already built in there. We don't have that yet. We're still working on it. So of course they're gonna look good.
Playoff teams, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Pittsburgh, no, they made the playoffs, did they? Oh, they did.
Oh,
yeah, they beat the Ravens.
Did they?
Yeah, they beat the Ravens, I think, last game. They lost in the first round, but
yeah, but hey, I'll take that over not getting there. I'll take that over.
Yeah, they already have their team built. They already have everything there. We don't have it yet. We don't have an established offensive line as of now yet. They're getting there. We don't have a multi-talented wide receiver core. We'll get there eventually. Only thing we have is good running backs, a good center, and a good left tackle. That's not gonna win you a bunch of games. That's all you got. Then that's not gonna win you anything. So you put Drew Allar and if you put Fernando with Pittsburgh Steelers and the Rams, it'll look great
playoff
out there.
But we getting there. You know, we are getting there. We building. It's just, you know, it sucks we have to start at this point, but you know.
No, it don't.
Get there.
Well, for me it is. I'm getting too old for this. I need to hurry up. Since you brought up fights, who on the Raiders gets into it? It'd be JBJ and Max Crosby. He's not Max is. And JBJ gonna get into something.
Yeah. They told Max to be on his best behavior now. He said this ain't
he can fight. He can fight the other team. I don't care if he fight the other team. He's gonna fight our team. Shoot.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'll say about 3 fights will break out.
Yeah. But I don't know. They might. I mean, I don't know. It depends on their mindset. But I would be playing it safe because all it takes is somebody to be disqualified from this competition, you know, and you're out of here. So, like, I would be on my best behavior if I was them. I mean, you don't let nobody just run over you, but at the same time, just remember what you're playing for. You know?
Yeah, I don't think it's not league sanctioned really. So any fights break out, that's up to the team to suspend them and everything else. So the league had nothing to do with that. But the thing is, you break out to a fight, the worst thing can happen is you can get injured during that fight. Yeah. So that's what I don't want, because somebody can hit somebody and break their hand.
I mean, it can get you cut too. That's what I said. It can get you cut. I mean, that's what I meant by, like, you know, you can get cut. You know, like, say you get into, I mean, you don't defend yourself, but I mean, don't be doing no dumb, you know, don't lose track of what you guys are trying to do. Don't lose focus.
Right. Yeah.
Put what the team's trying to do always. Sit down.
Yeah, see a little active right now, huh? Anyway. Yeah, but I just, like I said, we need to see more Mendoza. We need some of Hemby. See what he can do. I want to see Derek Young out there as well. I know he was out there. I don't think he caught a pass. I check the stats later. But I want to see a lot of guys I didn't see in this last game get out there. You know, I want to see Runyon out there. Okay, was out there. He didn't do anything. And they got a guy, Chris Myrak. I want to see him out there. I want to see a lot of different guys also, because I want to see Mendoza around the first team.
He's banged up. What's his name? The other fullback tight end. The one you just said.
Okay.
No, the one before that. Goodness.
Myrak?
No, the fullback. Is it Conroy? Whatever.
Connor?
No. The one from last year. Conroy or whatever. You just named them off. I think he was the first name. What's it? The first name you named?
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. You guys know what you're talking about?
You just said his name. You said
Albert. Who was it last year?
Yeah. The tight. He's a fullback / tight end.
We had no fullbacks last year.
You just named his name off on that list.
Oh, Runyon?
Yeah, Runyon.
Oh, Carter Runyon. Oh, okay. Well, did he? Yeah, he did play a little fullback.
No, he's banged up.
Yeah. Yeah, Runyon. Oh, okay. I said, we had no fullback last year. I mean, yeah, a couple guys trying to play fullback, but
no, he was fullback last year. Fullback tight end last year.
Yeah, sure yards. Yeah, sure yards is a fullback, but he wasn't a fullback like the other guy, like which one was Connor was. So yeah. Well, like I said, we'll see how they're gonna scheme it up. Why they don't show it? Let's see what they got listed as. They only have this Raider website for a multi-billion-dollar team. The Raider website is not good, in my opinion. But yeah, NBA Gen G lobby. They don't have them listed. What the hell? I don't know. Anyway, let's see right here. Yeah, Mayer was more of a fullback last year, but they had running run fullback too on short yardage. Yeah, exactly now, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad they got fullback now. If they had fullback last year, like they used this time, didn't they when they got hit in the backfield as much? But I'm trying to see why they don't have them listed. The one we just signed, Connor Hayward.
Fullback, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking on their website, but I don't see the one I just signed on there. Weird.
Which one, Derry or the other one?
The fullback that's on Pittsburgh. Oh, here it is. Yeah, yeah, I see that. Scoot's name like 3 times. There it is. Last year, I wish Raiders would have played J.J. Pickens at fullback and get one kick. Oh, that's right. You still on that bet? Yeah, that's funny.
Go sleep on.
Yeah, I'll find out. Oh, he said way at the top. Yeah, they put him in there and it looked good. Yeah, last year, Jimmy, like I said, Jimmy probably got more runs. Probably broke a few.
Wow, chill. Let's go. Say, let's go.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to the like button. Help me out. Help Jason out with their algorithms because YouTube. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if they changed things over or they redoing stuff. It seems like I'm losing hours and I'm losing things. I don't know. Anyway, hit the like, subscribe, notification for us. Let's see, when camp happened at the El Rancho Tropicana back in the 70s, there were fights almost every place. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Our players used to look like hockey players, missing teeth back in the day.
Hey, you looked at them wrong when they'll start fighting. Yeah, they were pretty good. Yeah, they did his job. Block, everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm happy to see that. So, yeah, so we got to establish all that. Like I said, it's a new team, a new era. And we just got to wait and see how this plays out. But like I said, if we only win 2 games next year, I'm not firing Kubiak.
Nah.
I'm not firing Spike.
Yeah. Because it's the roster. It's not the coaching. It's the roster. You know, it needs to get better.
Well, we got better coaching now. It still comes down to the coaching to put players in the right positions.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're not fast enough, you're not strong enough, it doesn't matter.
No, if he wasn't, he wouldn't be in the NFL.
Who?
If you're not fast enough, strong enough, you wouldn't be in the NFL.
No, but remember, our team is different than other teams. Like we have UDFA, we have more UDFAs and rookies.
We were different.
No, we are at the current moment.
Currently we're the same team from last year.
We're the same. That's what I'm saying. Like nothing's changed. Like we're still the same. We'll need to stack years of talent to be better. It's not going to take one.
Nothing changed yet.
Yeah, nothing changed.
It's changing.
As of where we are still in the same place.
Yeah, we're the same team as last year right now. Oh, we changed. We changed a lot of things around. We got different players in the building. We got different coaches. So, you can have all the players. I'll still say you got all the players you want to, but you can't put in the right position as far as coaching, calling the right plays, and putting in the right spots. What good is your speed and talent does? Nothing.
I mean, but
Some teams had great players and never get anywhere because they had bad coaching.
Can you give me an example of a team that has great players that can't go nowhere?
That what have good players?
Yeah, that don't go that can't go nowhere.
That hasn't gone anywhere?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or at least hasn't gone farther than we have.
Well, I can't because we suck. We suck for the past 2 years.
See,
so there it is. We have bad coaching. We have bad coaching.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't have the player because for the last couple of years we've had. We've had Bowers.
Let's break this down.
And then the gap under
what players that we don't have?
Sure, we don't have a wide receiver. We still don't know who our DBs are. You know what I mean? Like our safety room. From Palomao, we got Jeremy Chin, which probably won't be here next year. You know what I mean? Like we have gaps everywhere. Like we just talked about, the good things is the running back room, the tight end room, the linebacker room is scarce. You know, if Walker or Dean go down, we got the Bergs. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't put it on the coaching. We don't have the talent. We have to add. Okay, so I'll say this: we don't have the talent yet. Yeah,
I agree with that.
And we can never build on it because we do this first year thing every 2 years, where we're firing the coach and we can't build off anything. Because like last year, that was a waste of having Pete Carroll come in for 1 year because all he did was mess up the roster, and then now we're trying to figure it out still. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Every year we're still trying to figure it out when we just need to draft better, add more talent, and extend these deals. No more 1 year deals. You know what I mean? Like we need to build, because say if the player has a good year, someone else signs him. We don't never sign him back because it's a battle and all this. We need to just have 2 and 3 year deals and start keeping some of these players, building off, and then just not having a one and done. You know,
well, that's what they did this year. They signed these 2 linebackers 3 year deals. They signed Stokes to a 3 year deal. They signed Chin got to re-sign. So yeah, they're doing what you're saying they're doing. They're signing the guys that are worth keeping to 3 year deals. That's what they're doing. They're not signing to. Well, I think they signed Kuntz for a 1 year deal, for a proven deal, just to make sure he's okay. And if he plays well next year, they probably re-sign him again. So that's what they're doing. See, what you're talking about, you still got too much PTSD in your system. What you're talking about, what we used to do. I don't think they go in that direction.
Talent. You were talking. We don't have a lot of.
I know. They wasted a lot of talent. They let talent walk out the building. I get that. And they got to rebuild that talent pool back up again. Yeah. You know, it's going to be hard to do it right now because everything is new. They got to take it. They got to use what they got, put some great coaching around them to coach them up. Why did we fail last year on the offensive line? We didn't have talent on the offensive line. All we had was Cole Miller. But we also had an idiot named Brendan Carroll who wasn't even coaching around. Anytime your offensive line got to go to a park to practice the plays, that means something wrong. Something wrong with that. What do you mean? Well, we don't know what we do. We got to practice something. We got to get our signals right. Anytime to do that, well, ain't nothing wrong with that. But anytime you have to do that, you have to, not because you want to, you have to do that. That means something wrong with the coach of the offensive line. We all said it. We all saw it.
Yeah. I mean, but we didn't have the best.
Like I said, coaching is very important. You know, talent is talent, but coaching is also important.
But you lost your 2 best talents at O-line.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. They got hurt. That's besides the point.
That just shows that we didn't have the talent. Because, I mean, like I said, you could bless your coaching, but if you lose your 2 stars, everything is going to be less than that.
Well,
so,
that goes for every team. That goes with every team.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you're acting like we had star tackles and star guards.
No, I didn't say that. No, you put words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
Yeah, but you said it was the coaching that had to do with what we don't have the talent. So I mean, you could coach someone, but I mean, if they don't have the raw and the skills to get the job done, I mean, like I said, a lot of our guys, these aren't 1st and 2nd round draft picks. These are UDFAs. You know, you're not going to take a UDFA every time and turn them into all pro.
Wait,
like
you're jumping on me now. I was talking about last year. I'm talking about last year what they had with the coaching. You talking about UFAs. I'm not talking
but,
about those guys.
But what did we add this year? Burford and Lindenbaum.
Okay, well, I'm talking about last year. I'm talking about last year's coaching. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I ain't talking about this. I ain't talking about this. Leave this year alone because we haven't seen anything yet. You can't judge nothing yet. You keep judging.
Most of the players are still here.
How do you judge? We haven't seen anything yet.
We seen it last year.
You're still judging. You're still judging from last year.
Yes, because they're the same players. And I always say Brock Bowers is the same player.
Get off
no
of that.
matter if it's coached by me, you, the best tight end coach in the league, he's still himself. Max is still a dog, regardless of who's the defensive coordinator, because he's a special player. We need more of those. Not players that we don't know what they are. We still got to see, no, we need talent.
Could we stop for a minute? Can we stop for a minute? Let me say this. I agree we need more talent in a lot of positions. I'm not disagreeing with that whatsoever. I'm just saying, though, we also need coaches to coach this talent up, too. We didn't have that last year. We had the offensive coordinator didn't want to do shit because he wanted the head coach's job, so he sabotaged the team. Brandon Carroll couldn't coach the defensive line. The offensive line. He couldn't coach. Regardless of we lost Cole Miller and JPJ later in the season. We still sucked when we had them.
I mean, we weren't as bad. We weren't as bad as when they were on the field.
Yeah, I know. I agree because that's the only true talent we had on the damn team was those two guys.
But that's what I'm saying. But I just don't get how Brendan Carroll was supposed to save us from having backups at the best positions that we actually had.
I don't either. That's why he's not there anymore.
Yeah,
I agree. That's why he's not there anymore.
No. I'm saying what was he supposed to do?
Even some of the analysis even said that during the game. This is a battle of the line. What's going on here?
But I mean, he's also not here. They use everybody that's not here to be the scapegoat. That's the thing. I don't feed into that because I watch the games. I know we didn't have talent after they went down. You could put any coach in there.
Yeah, I agree. We didn't have anything.
Bring back John Madden if you want to.
I agree with that because Pete Carroll brought these guys in, all washed up guys in Kappa. Yeah, they had no talent. I'm just saying though.
Yeah.
If you don't have a good coach, you don't have a good team, dude. I don't care what you say. You can say all you want to about talent. You got talent. You
don't have good talent. You're not going to be squad either. Look at the record.
Well, you got good talent and have a bad coach.
Yeah, I mean, we've had all kind of coaches come through here, and it's been the same thing. It doesn't matter about the coach. We got to have.
So
talent.
this season we're going to win 3 games, right?
Probably. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I know Kubiak has to see what we have. I don't.
Exactly.
I know what we have. Kubiak has to see, but most Raider fans that know this team know that we need help, and it's going to take about 3 years to get us in that right position.
Yeah, I'll say 2 years. But yeah, I'm saying this year we had to get what we can get. We got what we can get. Then next year's another story. But like I said, when we start playing games, we start playing real games, not seeing a preseason.
Yeah, I mean, we can't win preseason games. That's the thing. We got to start winning. So I mean, I know people say it's not important, but we just got to start winning games, preseason games, season games, and then maybe we can get some playoff games. But it's attack every game as a game to win. I don't get why things all of a sudden for us, a 3-win team, preseason isn't important. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we need to take full advantage. This is the damn season. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. I don't get where we've come as a franchise.
Well, yes. Well, okay. Well, they played the Cardinals. We already had one game on their belt, so they got their feet wet. We're trying different things to see because like I said, this is the first game we saw live fire. This game might be a lot different. Let's see this game. So now they win the live fire for Mendoza and the rest of the guys they picked up. Yeah. Now let's see how they react to this game. That's all I'm gonna say. This game, like I said, this game is more important than that first game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we'll see, and then we'll see. And they'll make these. Like I said, you see what they did. They saw oh shit, we need a D tackle, so they went and signed one. So I say, and most coaches wouldn't do that. I mean, Pete Carroll wouldn't have done that. Pete Carroll didn't do that.
Nah.
Well, I agree with you. Do need more talent, and then next year they get some more free agents and more talent. They got more talent in the linebacker room. Can't say he didn't.
Because what did Al say? You get good coaches, you get good players.
Oh, now you're back on the coach thing.
But I mean, you can get the coaches, but we still don't have the. Because look, we had Pete Carroll last year. We had all these different coaches, all this, and it came down to the same thing: talent. Like we don't. Like I said, we do things.
Well, do you think a talented player will gonna play for this dysfunctional team? No.
Well, especially if we don't pick them.
Only players gonna come to this team is one that's won a paycheck. That's it. With the bad coaching and the bad everything else. And that's what we've been doing. We've been paying these guys too much money to play, especially on the downside of their career, to play for us because they had a good career back 5 years ago. Always bring them in for $30 million. Yeah. They don't care. They want the paycheck.
We got to draft better, though. That's the thing.
Let me finish what I'm saying. They want the paycheck. So we brought these guys that other teams don't want. But we're paying more money. That's what we've been doing. They didn't do it this year. They got talent, young talent. So, and draft better. I don't know how to draft win last year because the guys didn't even play.
No, we know. Come on, Tommy Malot's not even here no more. Like basically half of the. That's how you know it's not.
When was Tommy Malot picked?
Second round. I mean, but it doesn't matter.
No. What round was he picked in?
When was Tom Brady picked?
That was Tom Brady. He's a exception to the case.
No, but see, you can't throw away like everyone's the same. Our team is different of how we do things compared to other teams that have done it right.
Tom Malott was picked in the 7th round.
So, yeah, but
6th round, and I didn't expect much out of him.
Where's Cam Miller?
Okay, Brady was picked in the 6th round.
How's Dante?
And how many people picked in the 6th round that did what he did?
How's Bech doing?
How many people were picked in the 6th round did what he did as a quarterback?
I'm just saying, like, how?
No. Answer the question.
How's Thornton doing?
Answer the question.
Where's Cam Miller?
How many picked? Who's Cam Miller?
Exactly. Where's Cam Miller?
They were picked late in the draft.
That was last year's draft. You said, where is all the people from the draft? That's who we drafted.
Yeah, they were picked late. I don't expect much out of them. I'm talking about the guys that I'll look at the top 4 picks, top 4 round picks. If you get picked in the first 4 rounds, you should be doing something.
Yeah. But look at this draft. What did we do this draft?
We don't know yet. We haven't seen them yet.
Oh man.
You saw a preseason game, you passing judgment already.
Bro, if you know ball, you don't have to see that much to know where you are. You know what I mean? Like if you know this team, a couple of sprinkles of players doesn't really change a lot. You know what I mean? You got to really do some.
Frank Weber, give these wide receivers a few real games, then we'll see what we actually. Exactly. You got to give them a shot.
I mean,
Thornton played. And made mistakes. Pete Carroll took him out. Jack Bech made a mistake. Took him out. You never saw him again. But look at Jack Bech what he did in the preseason game. Since you want to talk about preseason game, he was balling. No, you said it.
I never said. Did I say it mattered? No, I never said it mattered.
Yeah, we won't win some games. So there you go.
Huh? I don't get that.
Boy, I'm saying though, you gotta give these guys a chance. You gotta see them in real fire.
What's going to change from last year to this year of their
better coach, better quarterback, better play calling.
The coach is going to turn these guys into magical wide receivers, huh?
What do you want?
Look who Bech was in college.
Let's just break it down.
He wasn't a burner.
Who's not a burner?
Bech. He's not a burner. Like you acting like in college he was a burner. Like he was just Jack Bech. He's one of our.
Nope. Got me wrong. I never said he was a burner. Never did. Jack Bech in college was playing like in the middle of the field to the sideline. I said exactly what we did this past game. He was in the middle of the field to the sideline. He was I didn't never say the burner. He's a clutch catcher.
I didn't say he was a burner. I'm just saying like you're acting like he was a superstar in college.
You just said I said he was a burner. No,
I did. Did I say that? I said he's not a burner.
No, he's not. I agree with you. He's not. He's not a downfield guy. He's a middle of the field guy, a clutch receiver. That's what they play in the game.
Okay, so if we don't know who's the star, who's going to be, because Malik Benson's making noise. You know what I mean? But like I said, I
don't know. Yeah, I think keep your
I just
like I said,
what we don't know.
We got to give these guys chances.
I don't understand what we don't know though. That's the part I don't.
Oh, because we haven't seen them yet. We just do coaching staff. We just do play call. We haven't seen it yet. We just do play call because they run in vanilla offices. We don't know what they're going to run in the regular season. You think Q-Bets go out there and put plays out there so the rest of the team can see what they're going to do? No, we don't know what they're going to do. We don't know how they're going to set up Jack Bech, how they're going to do whatever receivers we have out there. We don't know how they're going to set it up. Do you know how they're going to set it up?
Do you know what Brock's going to do?
I don't care about Brock. We know Brock does what he always do. But I ain't talking about. He's a tight end, not a wide receiver. You're talking about wide receiver, not a tight end.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, wide receiver, not a tight end. Wide receiver.
You're gonna know.
Do we know Michael Mayer gonna do that in that case?
Yeah, I have more faith in Michael Mayer in this offense than I do the wide receivers.
I'm fine with that too. Well, I'm talking wide receivers. I ain't talking about tight ends. I'm talking Brock. Don't count.
Well, I mean, for now, that's our wide receivers, our tight ends. You know what I mean? Until
I'm cool with that too. I'm cool with that too. That's what Kubiak. Really cool that's the way Kubiak runs his offense. That's only going to get us so far. Yeah. You're not gonna be satisfied till we get wide receiver $80 million, $40 million.
See, you're thinking of
no. You want talent.
You gotta draft wide receivers, so you don't have to pay them that much money. If we draft correctly, we don't have to get free agents that are overpaid. That's the key to drafting these guys young.
Okay,
you draft good in the draft. You draft your talent guys, and you get the best out of them while they're still on that rookie contract.
How do you know we did? How you know we did?
We got Malik Benson. We need more than just Malik Benson.
How do you know we didn't draft? Okay, let me pull up something.
Like I said, we drafted 2 wide receivers last year, and we're still looking for wide receivers. You know what I mean? That's what doesn't make sense. We just drafted 2 last year, and we're still looking for
those two didn't get a shot in hell with the play call and everything. Then again, so I don't care.
All right. So when they break out, I'll be the first one.
No, you won't.
I'll be the first one to be like, "Hey guys, I was wrong."
No, you won't.
Oh no, I'm a man.
No.
If I say it, I say it, bro.
No, you won't say it. Hey guys, keep Jason to his word when it's saying, because I might forget about it, but keep.
No, I don't forget, bro. I mean, my shit's on tape. You can run it back. You can run the shit I said last year back, and it's still true.
Well, last year was nothing to say. Shit.
No, but bro, if you know this team, bro, it doesn't take. No one has to tell you what we need. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to see you.
Well, I agree with you. I know we need wide receivers, but I don't want to pay a wide receiver like $35 million.
Did I say free agency? I said draft talent. You draft them for cheap, and you build around your quarterback.
They did last year, and then use them.
They didn't. I mean,
you know what happened. You know what happened. If you have a quarterback
at number 2 or the second, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been the fucking wide receiver selected in the second round.
They did what they did. If you have a bad offensive line, if you have a terrible quarterback who can get the wide receiver the ball, what the hell do you want to do? With the guys throwing
but the talent still has to be there, bro, because what about when the line does block?
How can you have talent wide receiver when the quarterback ain't getting the ball? How do you know what you have?
The game is to have talent. And then, I mean, look at what we had. I'm not saying it wasn't all Geno's fault.
You're not making any sense.
I'm making plenty of sense.
No, you're not. If the quarterback can't throw the ball to him because he's on his back or he's throwing to the other team, how do you know right receiver got talent?
Because there's no one to throw the ball to. He wouldn't hold on to the ball if there was someone to throw the ball to.
The dude got sacked shooting hike the ball. He threw the other team. I think I watched that against you there because so he had the ball. He had the people in the backfield already. So he had time to throw the ball.
Who was our number 1 wide receiver last year?
No, Tucker was compared. Best wide receiver out there.
All right, who's our number 1 wide receiver this year?
We don't know yet. Do we need no more receiver? Do we need no more receiver? Okay. Last question. Who do you want then?
Go with this.
Who do you want? Who do you want? What do you want? Okay, Matt. What do you want the Raiders to do? What do you want the Raiders to do right now?
And they had Jackson, which is both better than any wide receiver we have on our team.
Okay, so I agree with that. Well, what
Okay, then what are we arguing about?
Well, what do you want the Raiders to do right? Well, I'm asking. I'm asking you a question. What do you want the Raiders to do right now? Then, what do you want them to do?
Draft better moving forward.
Well, they can't draft. They already finished their draft.
Yeah,
they drafted for needs.
I'm saying draft better.
They drafted what they need. They saw the quarterback room was shit. Let's see if they can improve on that. They signed the 3 agents. That was their first priorities. They drafted the quarterback. They drafted offensive line guy. Okay, maybe they thought the talent pool was that good. Next year's a different story. Maybe they go get some wide receivers next year. But right now, at this moment, what do you want the Raiders to do at this moment? You said draft that.
Well, no, I mean, there's nothing we can do for this season. I'm just saying, moving forward, we got to draft better, man. We got to, because I mean, this next draft should literally be tackles, wide receivers, and linebackers. Period.
Okay. You know what? I agree with you. Totally agree with you on that. So why are you arguing?
It's not arguing. It's just saying, like you were saying the thing about the coaches. It's just the coach. No, we don't have.
I didn't say just the coaches. I think we got better coaching staff. It's not just coaches. Yeah, we need talent. We need talent on offensive line because we don't know if Caleb Rogers and the other guys going to work out or Bunford. We don't know if they're going to work out. So let's get some offensive line next year. Trey Zoom might work out. We don't know that. We have to see him. What we know we don't need is tight ends. I say we draft linebackers, like you said, some backup linebackers. When Walker and Dean go out the game, there's a big drop. Yeah. Big drop in linebackers. I say with some linebackers like that. Yeah, I agree with that. Hoping this cornerback room lives up to the height that we hope it lives up to. Hope Masses and Stooks and all guys can develop and get better. Let's hope for that. So when they worry about drafting those guys, because right now it's a step. They got to take steps. They did draft one wide receiver, Malik Benson. So they looked at their priorities. They looked at their priorities. What are their priorities? They want to build his defense up. So that's why they signed these free agent defensive guys. And they went out and drafted. They want to build defense up first. Because defense does win championships. That's what Seattle did. So they got to be able to build defense up, get them together. Now, as far as the offense, they might not be satisfied. Who knows what they're thinking. But like I said, draft receivers next year, totally agree. Let's get some better guys and more talent out there.
Yeah, even JT, the Brick said it too. Because I always say it, but then I heard him say it too. We're looking for that number 1, but we got like 2 number 2s and 3 3s, and that's how our roster is. And we're trying to squeeze a number 1 out of it. But I mean, we need a big, strong, fast receiver. You know,
I agree. Our wide receiver room is not just like. I mean, they're talent, but they're not the most talented wide receiver room. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't have that yet. I mean, so who knows? Malik Benson can turn another Chase or Jefferson. We don't know yet because we got to see him in live fire games. Jack Bech might turn to that clutch receiver like the what was that guy? What was that dude that got concussed? I forgot his name. He played Raiders a few years ago.
You said he got concussed?
Receiver. Man, I can't think of his name. Help me out.
Oh, AB?
No, the third down dude.
Renfro.
Huh? Yeah, Renfro. Jack Bech might be on Renfro.
Who?
Jack Bech.
Jack Bech is going to be. I would be comfortable with him like the number 3. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But that's the thing. That's the drop off though. You know what I mean? Like, because he's a good fight receiver. You know what I mean? Physical, and that's cool. But we need someone dominant, like not just one play out of 7, but like dominant, like that go-to. Yeah. You know what I mean? Someone that's going to call for the ball, that's going to embrace that role as that go-to and make it happen.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I'm not disagreeing about the wide receiver room. The talent there is not really there. Who's on number 1? We don't know yet. Yeah. You don't know. Somebody can step up out of nowhere. See if Jackson can come out there and step up and be number 1 receiver. We don't know, but he looked that good this game. But I'm saying, let's wait and see. Because there's going to be better play calling by the coaching staff, and the regular season start. There'll be a lot of things that we're going to see different than we saw last 2-3 years. Like I said, I agree with you. We get more talent. Maybe next year, this year coming up, okay, they look at it like, well, we got DB stepped up. They developed. They stepped up. We don't need that no more. Linebackers, well, I need a couple more to back up the guys we got now. Offensive line, definitely back up. Now, but basically, we need wide receivers. Maybe they'll go out and get the wide receivers. Maybe in free agency. Because, like I said, a lot of free agents don't want to come to a shitty team.
Yeah.
Unless they get paid.
Yeah, that's why I'd rather draft, because they're hungry. They're trying to make the team. They're trying to make money. Like that's why when you get vets, like they've already made money. They've already, what I'm saying, if they get it, cool. If they don't, hey, at least they made money. But like with the rookies, they're fighting for something. Look at Malik Benson, how he's fighting. We need to get back to that. Get some young guns in here, and then just let them pretty much grow with the team. And then that way you got them for cheap instead of having to make a decision after every year. Are we going to re-sign them back? Or are we going to, what I'm saying? Instead of doing that, get them cheap. We got a young team right now, so we might as well let them build and grow together.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Because you say that that's what happened to Thornton. Because Pete Carroll gave him the ball, the golden ball. Like, yeah, you're number one, and improved himself.
Yeah.
Because of bad play calling, bad coaching, bad quarterback, bad offensive line. So I don't know if he could have proved himself or not. If he's still on the team.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm looking at Malik Benson going to push him out. If he continue to play like he did his last game, getting open, catching the ball with both hands. But that case, because we haven't seen his true talent, is to spread the field, downfield. We haven't seen it yet. And not Pete Carroll, but Q-Bag's not going to put that out there for the rest of the team to see. So I agree with you. We need more talent on a few positions. I agree with that. But this year, we got to go what we got.
Yeah.
We got to go what we got. And then next year, they can draft some more receivers. Or maybe some other team might cut some right receivers. Maybe some guy that they like that fits his system. Maybe they'll pick him up. And because, like I said, there's going to be a lot of players cut coming up.
Yeah.
So maybe a wide receiver on a certain team that the scouts like this guy will fit our system that you're running. Just go get him. Just sign him. So there's still options out there. And some of these teams are going to cut some of their free agents, some of their veterans. That's we got some of their tank. Yeah. But, don't want a big paycheck, but want to prove themselves to play. You make a big going.
Yeah.
Bech destroyed a willing blocker in the run game. Considering the track record of Kubek run first, yeah, exactly. He's valuable because he's a good run blocker. And that's what Kubek runs. He wants a right receiver that can run block. I don't care if you can run 100 miles per hour. But if you can't run block, what good to you because we're gonna run the ball. Woo, I got my blood pressure up. Oh man, it's always good. Wide receiver run, man. I don't know. You know what? I'm still looking at this team my damn self. I'm scrutinizing this team myself. I was gonna wait and see. Yeah. I know we're tired of waiting.
I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Not this year.
I'm not falling for the coconut in the tailpipe.
Yeah, no, because I noticed that just a couple of years ago they would hype stuff up in the media, get us all excited, and then it'd just be the same. You know what I mean? And we knew better. That's the thing. We knew better, but we started listening.
They did. They didn't know. The coaching staff knew that. The organization didn't know. We saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got my card for today. Thanks, Nav.
Sorry, my bad. Hey, but Nav, I seen I love Mendoza. Like if anything, I want him to start as soon as possible. But I understand that probably the way they're thinking is, because if it was up to me, I would have had him splitting the whole time with the ones. It would have been Kirk and him with the ones, you know what I mean? And just until he's ready, I'm pumping everything into him to make sure he's ready. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. Like I feel like it's the coaching staff's job to get him ready.
Oh, wait, coaching staff? Wait a minute. You said coaching staff? What?
But because the talent is there at quarterback now. So now it makes sense. But okay, so Kubiak with Aiden O'Connell would have been different than Kubiak with AOC. I mean with Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? Like because the talent.
If Kubiak would have been there when we drafted AOC, he'd be a lot better quarterback than he is. Well, he could be. He could be a better quarterback than what he is. I ain't say he's a bad quarterback, but I think he'll be in position to win. Position that what, get the balls out of your hand. We're gonna short, quick passes. We're gonna run the ball. Short, quick pass. We're gonna run the ball. I think he'd been a better quarterback if you had been there a couple years ago. But of course, he didn't have it.
With our wide receivers, then with Devontae, Jacoby.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely feel like he would have.
We had talent then. What happened? Our coaching staff sucked.
Yeah, I mean, we were in games though. I can't even really be mad because that.
Ain't no point. Games. I mean, games I ain't players ago.
Well, remember that first, the one with DC was there with Devontae that first year, and then before they let him go, we were close and pretty much like 6 to 7 games or whatever it was, and like that, I'd rather that than what we put on tape these last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least being in games. Not saying that McDaniels was a great coach at all, but at least the talent wise, you know, we could have plugged in Kubiak or someone like that and would have been great. You know, but it was just then at least we had the talent to add to the, you know what I mean? Because like I said, you have to have a lot of coaches go to a team that has, look at Ben Johnson. Caleb Williams was a great opportunity for him to, you know what I'm saying, get a good quarterback. That was probably the difference in him coming to us because at that time we didn't, you know.
Man, shit, we had nothing.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, we have to be enticing to teams. I'm glad Kubiak stepped to us, like, you know, and
you know,
first year might be rough for him, but like
after this season's over, there gonna be a lot of players gonna see how this team is ran a little differently. Things themselves, the coaches, the general managers, the upper staff, how they gonna run this team, what they do. They might be like guys that say, "Shoot, I want to go to the Raiders," because last year they might have won 6, 7, 8 games, or whatever. But looking like they're building something. They might have a chance to go to a Super Bowl, and I think that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. This year is going to be. That's why I'm not really worried about this year. Mm-hmm. As part of like who's the number one receiver, who's this and that. That's going to play itself out. The thing is that if receiver room is that bad, Kubiak, Spytek, and them. Okay, priority 1, wide receivers. That's going to be their first priority. Offensive line. Linebackers. That's gonna be their priorities. This year's priority was take care of that DB room because DB room last year was horrific.
Yeah.
Except for Stokes. That's why they re-signed him.
Yeah.
You know, so that was the priority because Kubiak knows how to win. They win with defense. That's how Seattle won. Like I said, won that Super Bowl.
You know
what's going on? You think you're gonna be a top 15 offense? Possibly. They could be up there. They'd be better than they were last year. They can't. The last place in running. Please.
Yeah. I almost want to say I know for sure he's not going to have 17 interceptions. I know that's not going to happen.
Nah. I don't think they're going to be sacked 55 times neither.
And then like us having a running game, that's going to be the difference in last year and this year. We're going to be able to give them a double dose of that running game, which is going to keep them quarterbacks out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible.
That's what I'm saying. If we can get, we're gonna have a top tier receiver right now. Right now at this stage where we're building, well, we need to establish the run and at least get the run game going. Once we get the run game going,
yeah,
play action, all that stuff, and especially what Washington looked like this past week, and we know what Jitty can do. He had a couple good runs. Even they got hit at the line. You know, Mendoza said that. He got hit at the line of scrimmage, not behind.
Yeah.
He got at the line and still gained 2-3 yards.
Yeah.
So we know what he can do.
Yeah.
So we can establish you do that play action. And Malik showed up like he did last week, and Jack Bech showed up like he did last week. We got that. And of course we got Brock Bowers. And Mayer showed up.
Yeah.
And Mayer's gonna be a lot more involved in his offense.
Yeah. I love for Mayer to step up. I like to see him score.
Yeah. So I would like to get better receiver. I like to get more talent on receiver room. Yes, definitely. I'm not disagreeing with that at all with you.
Yeah.
But I was saying right now they can't do anything right now unless somebody cut a receiver that they don't want that might be good for our system that Kubak's going to run. But they got to be able to block on run plays. They can't be out there looking pretty and not block.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Jack in 7 interceptions. Leslie's coming back. Yeah, right.
17.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got I got a lot to look forward to. Like I said, no expectations. No nothing. I know they need. You know they need. I'm sure they know what they need.
Yeah.
It's working with what they got.
Yeah. Heck yeah, I'm going. He said, hell yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I was excited, man, when he came. Like I'm the coaching thing, I'm happy with what we got. I feel like it's no nonsense. It's strict, just football again. You know what I mean? And like I said, it is PTSD because I don't know. I'm trying to shake it off, y'all. I really am. I'm trying to shake this off because it's just I'm frustrated at just what we've done the last couple of years, and it's just crazy. Because like I said, we've lost games all my life, but just the way we've been losing this last 2 years is crazy. That's not us, man. Like we fight. You know what I mean? If anything, we fight for everything. Even in a loss, we fight. So that's what I'm saying. It's just frustrating. I do not want to see that again. I don't. I really don't. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be happier though. Once the season starts, I'm gonna refresh this thing, and it's just I'm taking the preseason to really evaluate. I'm trying to, Chris is right sometimes.
Sometimes,
Chris, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know, we do got there's some things we do have to see, but like just for me, there's a couple people that I know, we've seen them, but like I said, I don't know everything. So, I just hope a lot of people just start shining, and this is the week to shine against Houston, and then next week against the Niners. I want to see some, some breakout players. Hey.
yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna wait. Like I said, I'm gonna wait to see. I'm gonna make sure we see some development and see what we have. Yeah, before we make that final decision about getting free agents. Hey, good morning from the Samoan community, Australia and New Zealand. Hey, welcome to the show, man. Thanks for coming in. And by the way, guys, make sure the like button, subscribe button, and notification button on both our channels. I'm Chris4Raiders. That's my main man over there, Raiders Jason. We go at it sometimes, but sometimes it's fun to get my cardio, my heart, make sure my heart's still working.
Scrimmages.
It's all good. But
that's my brother, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let's see. Quick.
Yeah, appreciate you, Johnny. Appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I don't know. I get fired up. It's nothing towards Chris or nothing like that. Nothing personal at all. It's just scrimmaging, preseason scrimmage, and it's just everyone's. We can't be robots. Everybody can't think the same way and feel that it's the same team. But I mean, there's different ways to. I don't want to say that phrase, but there's different ways to cut an onion, if you will. But yeah, but it's I don't know. I want to see how this because there's a lot of things that have to shake out because we still got to see the Kirk Cousins Mendoza, which we already see, but Mendoza's making it interesting. At least I like, but I want him to do well because if he does well, that means that we made a good decision. And we don't really make good decisions a lot of the time. So that's why I say it starts with these draft picks. I want to see these draft picks working out, like panning out, like not just few like the Brocks and the Maxes. Like we need more of that. We need to hit on at least 3 out of each draft, like studs. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like one every 3 years, because that's what it is. Like, and it's always the timing of a roster. Like, most of these contracts are 3-4 years. So by the time they start figuring it out, it's time for a new team to either bid on them or, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to start getting it right. And, I don't want to be a broken record, but I know I just want to see, like I said, I want to see some wins, man. I want to see a couple wins in a row. I'm tired of talking about losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that type of person. I hate to lose. I'm just, and it's hard for me to just keep harping on negativity. I would love to talk about, man, we on a streak. We on a 5-game winning streak. Like we sit in the playoff picture as of now. That's the kind of conversations I want to have with y'all. That's the ones you guys deserve, man. Raider Nation's been here since the beginning, and we've seen all kind of different teams and expectations and promises and all this stuff, but we want to see some wins. Let's get it going.
Yeah, exactly. I'm tired of talking about losing, how we lost, and 10-game winning streak back-to-back years. Like, come on. I mean, losing streak, not winning streak. Come on, yeah. I'm tired of that. Like I said, me and a few guys in here have been Raider fans for a long time. Yeah. We're not used to this.
Nah.
No, we seen better product on the field. I want to see better product.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see more wins.
Yeah.
I can tolerate a close game at the wire and they kick a winning field goal like Jacksonville did last year. All right. Or like that, or not with Jacksonville, Chicago, whatever. I hate to lose, but at least we were in the game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we had a chance to win. We had a chance to win, but bad coaching, bad everything, bad play call, bad all that stuff is just bad. You had a bad taste in your mouth, and it's hard for you to get it out.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to see something different.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Chris, too, because you have been keeping me positive, and I appreciate that. Like,
I'll try.
You saved me from the draft fiasco too, the meltdown.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah. I try to, man. Shoot, I look, be positive. Yeah.
I think that's where I snapped. To be honest, I think that's where I was. I think that's where I lost it. I lost it all.
Yeah. Is it hug time? It's always hug time, man. Nah, man, get out of here. Shit, that's my brother over there, man. It's always hug time. Shit,
get in here, Nat.
Get out of here. You all can look it out. No, but I get you. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get the frustration. We need this. We need that. We need a lot of things. Right now, we rebuilding our whole thing. It's gonna take a minute. Teams on. I look at Detroit Lions when they got Dan Campbell in there. It took them 2 years to get the team to a quality team.
Mm-hmm.
It took them to get his defense first. That's what he did. He got his defense first.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got his offensive coordinator. Then he got his players. And then he got those 2 running backs, Gibbs and Montgomery. Then he got his receivers. Then he got his tight end. See, and that was in the second year after Ben Johnson got there. See, and then also what happened then? What happened then? They won the division. They started going to playoffs. Last year was pretty bad, but other than that, at that time, they were going to the playoffs. They were the talk of the town. So it takes time. Thanks, Joe.
Hey, you know how Ben Johnson was after beating the Packers? He was like, I hate those guys. I want Kubiak to be like that for the Chiefs. Every time we play the Chiefs, I want him to hate them like we do. Shout out to Chief though. Shout out to Chief out there.
Well, Kubiak gonna hear a lot of teams he play.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about that. But Kubiak right now got to establish his team and how they want them to play, how they want to approach the game. We got to establish all that first. Anything else that take place.
Yeah.
We got to build his team up because the team reflects. I know you hate this word. Reflects on a coach. I know you hate the word coach. So the team reflects on the coach. So if Kubiak's out there making good calls, making good decisions, the rest of the players are gonna make good decisions. So that's what he's trying to do now. Ned, man, be quiet. He's not disadvantaged. Jason is expressing his opinion. He's frustrated. He's pissed off. He's what you call one of an angry black man. He's mad. And I don't blame him.
You guys remember, I'm old too. I'm an old fart too myself.
And that's old. That's old Nabman. Nabman's I think about 85 years old.
Damn. No.
Yeah, I was 12 years old when Raiders won the Super Bowl, first Super Bowl. I wasn't actually there. So
I was 4 months old.
I was 12.
I remember too. No.
Yeah, so I was there. I was there for the game. Didn't know I was young. I was like, ooh. But time is coming. You just gotta be patient. We all was on that bandwagon with Pete Carroll. First going, win 10 games. And we all was happy when AP was hit. And I said, because we all were happy for that because no more McDummy.
That's deep down why I'm pissed. that 10 games, baby. I actually believe him. I believe the USC guy.
Well, we have to worry about now because right now I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting to see some good plays, some good calling, some good everything. You know, can we win these games? Yeah. Every team has a chance to on any given Sunday, which is gonna be us because we don't play no night games. We don't play the whole Sunday.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it works out. Anyway, got any final thoughts? Because I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I gotta go check on this dog.
No, for sure. Yeah, just the big test comes, you know, and it's good. I like that we're getting tested twice these next 2 games, Houston and the Niners. So it'll be a great test building into the season. And, you know, I just want some guys to step up. I want some guys to pop off the, you know, just make some plays, get our hands on some balls, and get some turnovers, man. And look like a team. Let's pull this thing together.
Yeah, I want to see that too. I want to see Masses get better. I want to see McCoy out there. I don't know if he's still. They say it was hurt a little bit, but nothing major to report on.
Yeah.
I want to see Masses get better. I want to see Stooks out there. I want to see these young guys out there. The last week game was kind of like off-putting. But I want to see the young guys out there getting their feet wet a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see Zoom out there more. I want to see all the young guys out there. I don't want to see all the proven veterans out there. I want to see a lot of young guys out there. If they get burned, so what? They let them learn their lesson now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let them learn now. So that way they watch the tape when they finish the game, watch the tape and say what they need to improve on. That's what I want to see. I don't care if they win or lose. Really, it don't matter to me. I know you want them to win, but I really don't care about preseason. Yeah. I want to see improvement before we get to the real games that really count.
Yeah. Yeah, I just because, you know, we throw, you know, that it's preseason, you know, it doesn't matter. But, you know, at some point we got to start winning some kind of game. If it's a scrimmage, if it's a preseason game, if it's a regular season game, and just build on, you know, just build on the art of winning.
Now, I know Jack Kennon's in here. I know Jason's there because right next to me. I know you want to see the Raiders at least beat 49ers. I know that.
Yes, sir.
I know that. If they can win that game and press that game, yeah, that's cool. But, yeah.
Mendoza will be God if he just so he goes him out. He will be the man in my eye.
Oh, we're going to build a statue.
Yeah. I got a song for it. Coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on this Sunday morning, beautiful Sunday morning Pillaging Show. Next show might be Tuesday night. I'm not sure. We're going to talk to Jason some more about the Cover 3 show. But thanks for coming in. Make sure you hit the like on the way out the door. Hit the like, subscribe, notification buttons. And thanks to all new guys came, especially the guy from Australia. Appreciate you tuning in to us. So with that being said, win or loss Thursday night?
23-16 us. Let's go.
All right. I will say 24-17. So right
hey,
there.
That's very close. Are you saying there's a chance?
God say Mendoza get 2 touchdowns, GT runs, and Washington runs for 1.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, so all right, guys. Hey, be safe out there. Thanks for joining us. And as always,
Let's go.
Oh, Jack said 24. Navin said 20. Yes, 24-7. I said
hey, nice.
All right. You guys have a good day. We'll talk to you later.
You too, brother. Yes, sir.
Raider Nation Jason, Chris4Raiders, Chewy, and this the Cover 3 show. Raider Nation Jason, Chris4Raiders, Chewy, and this the Cover 3 show. Raider Nation Jason, Chris4Raiders, Chewy, and this the 3 show.